Hey, good morning, everybody. Hey, I want to talk a little bit more about debt, but let me leave with a question. Do you believe as a country that years ago we set a path and the end of that path was today, and that we plan to be in $20 trillion worth of debt? In other words, we made a roadmap 30, 40, 50 years ago. And the plan is in 2016, 2017, that part of the journey, we'd be in about $20 trillion worth of debt. Do you believe that was a plan? It's a rhetorical question, I know, right? Like nobody believes that we planned on being in $20 trillion worth of debt, right? But that's kind of the point, right? There was no plan. We've had no plan, no financial plan. Okay. Now I know they had plans to do this and do that and to stimulate the economy with bailout money and all this. There was no balanced budget. We had no blueprint of where we was going financially as a country. Social Security is another good example of this. And so we're all raising heck trying to get somebody in office that can balance the budget so that we can start growing our economy again. Uh, and you know what the irony of this is? I don't know the numbers, but here's what I can tell you. Most Americans don't have a budget themselves. Most of us don't even do a budget. So the hypocrisy in this is that we're calling our government to do things we're not even willing to do in our own lives. Now, I know that's not everybody, but look, those of you that I'm talking to, you know who you are. I'm not pointing fingers. I'm just going to let this video speak to you. And if it convicts you, then so be it. But look, the hypocrisy in the fact that we show up to the elections and the polls and we're looking for people with plans, but we don't even have a financial plan for our own lives. Like, look, we don't have a budget, we don't have a blueprint, but yet we're calling our government to do it. And look, if we're calling our government to do these things, it's obvious that we believe in the principles, like we believe in the concept of a budget. We're just too lazy to do it in our own home, you know? And so we're calling our government to do things for us we're not willing to do for ourselves. And so I guess all I'm doing is, look, I'm just trying to convict some people into understanding the fact that, look, you already believe in this stuff. You just haven't done anything about it yet. We every year we show up to the polls and we're looking for somebody to balance the budget. Look, some of us, and I get some of us just want us to show up to the poll. We're going to find the magic candidate and they're going to wave their magic wand and the debt's going to go away. And the point I want to make there, guys, is just like I started this video with explaining the fact that we didn't wander into debt. Like it wasn't something, or we wandered in the debt, right? Like it wasn't planned. We just happened to wander into it. But guys, look, we cannot wander out of debt. We're not going to get anybody in office just going to wave the magic wand and all of a sudden all this debt's going to go away. Look, it's going to come with some sacrifices. And it's the same in our own households. Look, we can wander into debt, but guys, we cannot, and I repeat, we cannot wander out of debt. We can wander into debt very easily, very, very easily, but we cannot wander out of debt. So, guys, I just want you all to start looking at this and start seeing it from different angles. And again, just the hypocrisy and the fact that we're calling people to do things that we're not willing to do in our own lives. A little bit of a gut check it was for me. So I hope everybody enjoys this video. I know that was pretty thick, but I hope everybody has a wonderful day, and I will talk to you guys again tomorrow. I even kept this to be a short video. This is under 4 minutes, so congrats to me. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Bye.